Why do you hit snooze on a normal Tuesday, but wake up instantly for a 4 a.m. vacation flight? It's not just about sleep. A lot of your daily choices are shaped by something bigger: the economy. Not in a distant, abstract way, in a very personal way. It shapes how you spend money, how you spend time, what feels worth it, and even what feels stressful. Most people think their choices are purely personal. What to buy, what to skip, what job to take, what to do on a Saturday. And yes, personal preference matters. But under the surface, there are hidden forces shaping the choices available to you. The economy is not just about markets or headlines. It's the system that quietly shapes everyday life. And once you see that system, a lot of your behavior starts to make more sense. So in this video, we'll break down 6 simple forces that shape your choices. Scarcity, opportunity cost, marginal thinking, incentives, prices, and the scarcity mindset. Together, these explain why everyday decisions often feel harder than they look. Your choices do not happen in a vacuum. Every decision happens inside limits. Limits on money, limits on time, limits on energy, limits on attention. And once limits exist, trade-offs begin. That is where economics becomes personal. The first force is scarcity. Scarcity means there is never enough of everything for everyone. We have limited resources, but human wants keep expanding. That gap forces choices. A farmer has limited land. If that land is used for wheat, it cannot also be used for something else. The same is true for you. Your most limited resource may not be money. It may be time. You only get 24 hours in a day. That means every hour has to go somewhere. And once it goes somewhere, it cannot go somewhere else. Scarcity is the starting point. Because if everything were unlimited, choice would barely matter. The second force is opportunity cost. This is the real cost of a choice. Not just what you pay, but what you give up. If you spend $20 on a movie, that money cannot be used somewhere else. If you spend 3 hours at the movie, that time is gone too. Maybe those 3 hours could have gone to studying, or rest, or extra work. That lost alternative is the hidden cost. Even free things are not truly free. A free event still costs time. A free app still costs attention. Every choice closes off another option. That is why choosing one thing always means losing something else. The third force is marginal thinking. Most decisions are not big dramatic choices. They are small edge decisions. Not, should I eat forever? But, should I eat one more taco? Not, should I sleep all day? But, should I stay in bed 15 more minutes? This is how real life works. We usually decide based on the next small step. If the extra benefit feels bigger than the extra cost, we do it. If not, we stop. That is why you may hit snooze on a workday. 15 more minutes feels worth it. But on the day of a big exam, the math changes. Now being late feels more costly. Same person, different situation, different choice. The fourth force is incentives. Incentives are what push behavior. They are rewards and penalties. A bonus at work can make extra effort feel worth it. A parking fine can make bad parking feel too expensive. A tax can discourage something. A subsidy can encourage something. People respond to these signals all the time. If gas stays expensive long enough, many people change what they drive. If overtime pays more, some people work longer hours. If college costs rise, students may rethink what degree feels worth it. Incentives do not control everyone perfectly, but they do push behavior in predictable directions. The fifth force is prices. Prices are the economy's signal system. They tell people what is scarce. They tell people what is valuable right now. When prices rise, buyers often pull back. They buy less, delay purchases, or look for substitutes. At the same time, higher prices can attract more sellers, because now there may be more profit. So prices send two messages at once. To buyers, be careful. To sellers, there may be opportunity. That is why prices matter so much. They help coordinate millions of separate choices, without anyone needing to meet in one room and plan it all. The sixth force is the scarcity mindset. This is where economics becomes psychological. When people feel short on something important, money, time, sleep, stability, their thinking can narrow. They focus on the urgent problem in front of them. That can be useful in the short term, but it can also create tunnel vision. You may solve today's problem while making tomorrow's problem worse. Someone living paycheck to paycheck may delay a bill to survive the week. Someone with no free time may skip planning because they are overwhelmed. Someone under pressure may make faster, more impulsive decisions. This does not mean they are careless. It means stress is taking up mental space. When scarcity becomes constant, decision-making gets harder. And that can trap people in cycles that are difficult to escape. Now step back and look at the full system. Scarcity creates limits. Limits create trade-offs. Trade-offs create opportunity costs. Those trade-offs are managed through small, marginal decisions. Incentives and prices keep pushing those decisions in certain directions. And when pressure builds for too long, scarcity starts shaping the brain itself. That is the deeper point. The economy does not just shape what choices you have. It also shapes how clearly you can make them. So the next time you wonder why a decision feels harder than it should, look beyond personal preference. Ask what system is shaping the choice. What is scarce? What are you giving up? What incentive is pushing you? What price is sending a signal? And what kind of pressure are you already carrying? Because many everyday choices are not random at all. They are responses to the economic rules around you. And once you see those rules, everyday life starts to make a lot more sense. This is Simplexplain. Complex ideas, simply explained.